Hello Internet, hello and welcome to this video. There has been a lot of discussion going on concerning the metagame of Hearthstone, and I just kind of want to let you in on that discussion because I'm just gonna assume that most of you don't actually follow the competitive scene that closely and don't really see the issue with the metagame. And I kind of want to show and explain to you what the issue is and demonstrate it. And well, that's what we're gonna do today. Now, the problem is that every deck seems to consist of the same cards. And it's not just that they seem to consist of the same cards. They literally consist of the same cards. So let me just go ahead and create a new deck, right? Let's go ahead and create a new deck. Now, the current top classes got to be Warlock and Mage, right? Warlock, definitely the top class because the best deck in the world is currently Warlock deck. Then Mage is really good. Rogue is probably like... Rogue and Mage are probably tied for second best. And then we got Paladin is really good. And then like Shaman, Hunter, Priest, Warrior, they are equal. But one thing everybody agrees on is that Druid is pretty shit. Druid is just horrible. So that's why we're gonna choose a Druid. Let me just go ahead and create a deck. Now, I'm not actually gonna take any card from this pool. I'm not gonna take a single Druid card. Not one. Instead, I'm gonna show you something else. So currently, there are a few cards that are considered to be the most powerful. Archer and Squire is in there, the Leper Gnome is in there, and then of course, we've got the Knife Juggler. Wait, didn't mean to do that. The Knife Juggler, the Fairy Dragon, maybe even the Loot Hoarder, right? Probably the Harvest Golem, most definitely actually. Maybe the Imp Master, right? Maybe. What else is there? I myself would dare to say that the Raging Warring is really good, but only in Paladin. Then we got the Shattered Sun Cleric, of course. The Yeti. Everybody likes themselves a Yeti, right? We got Defender of Argus. We got Dark Iron Wolf. Gnomish Inventor. And I mean, why we added, might as well get some more card draw in there, right? In form of an Azure Drake. And then we got the Argent Commander. Now there are 2 cards left to complete this deck. And the problem is just that I don't own these cards, right? And that's because they're legendaries. Bloodmage Felners, you have heard me talk about how much I want this card for a long time now, because it's really fucking good. And another card, it has to be, wait, where is she? Sylvanas Windrunner. This card is also absolutely amazing. Now, if I were to complete this deck of just neutral commons, not neutral cards, sorry, not commons, it's confused me for a second, no. Neutral cards, then this would go in here. I don't have those 2, okay? But they aren't even necessary. So let me just go ahead and pick something else instead. Something that I myself think is pretty good, a pretty valuable card. And that got to be, where is it? Here we go, the Scarlet Crusader. I myself really enjoy the Scarlet Crusader. I think it's a strong card. Now, the Scarlet Crusader is not that amazing, right? Now, this is the deck we're gonna be playing in the game. Now, let me actually go back and create another deck. Doesn't really matter which class we take, because I just kind of want to show you the cards that are considered to be the most powerful cards in the game, specifically, right? The cards I just showed you, it was... Oh, by the way, did I put Novice Engineers in the stack? I'm not sure if I did. Let me actually go back and check for that. But Novice Engineer, most definitely. Then we got the Harvest Golem. Then we've got the Shattered Sun Cleric. We got the Yeti. Actually, no, let's check out the Yeti. No, let's just go with the like most powerful, with the raw elite. This one, and then of course the Argent Commander. Now, the strong part about all of these cards is first of all card draw, right? Card draw is just really good on these 3. That's why you play those. And we got the Harvest Golem. It's just impossible to kill. Absolutely impossible. Now, Shattered Sun Cleric, Dark Iron Wolf, and Defender of Argus are amazing, because they are the super value. Like, this is a free cost 4/4, essentially. That's what it is. That's what it is. And the funny thing is, of that 4/4, there's 1 attack and 1 health that actually charges, which is weird, right? It's a weird concept. With the Dark Iron Dwarf, it's basically a 6/4, 4/4, which is pretty good. Also, that's a lot of force. On another note, half of his attack, which is 2 attack, charges. It does. It's weird, isn't it? And then Defender of Argus, of course, the same deal. Archer Commander, of course, is just amazing. Now these cards right here make up, like, you will see these 16 cards in every fucking deck. Maybe not the Sword Dragon Gnomish Inventor. Like, you're gonna see either one of those, so let's just take out one of those two, right? And then you're probably gonna toss in, like, Sylvanas and Blood Mage Falnas. But yeah, like, every deck consists of those, because they're just so fucking good. Now let's go ahead and, no, let's not complete that, let's actually delete this. Let's just go ahead and play with that Druid deck we created. Now, yes, I actually managed to forget about the, well, that's just horrible. I managed to forget about the Novice Engineer, which is just one of the most amazing cards. Now I'm gonna take out the Imp Master, because I personally think the Scarlet Crusader is a little better. Now this is our deck, right? As you can see, there's not a single spell in there. Nothing. We got a Druid, which is not really known for his amazingly powerful freaking hero power. Now let me show you this deck in action. Like, this may seem like shit, but it's so strong. It's ludicrous, because it's just all of these strong minions. Now you may say, but don't you need like removal spells or anything along these lines? No, you don't, because think about this. If I play a Dark Iron Dwarf, I can kind of use that as a removal spell. I buff one of my minions, right, and run that minion into his minion. But instead of just being a removal spell, that minion, the Dark Iron Dwarf, also is still on the map, or well, on the playing field, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? It's still on the field, and it's still a 4/4 and just sits there. And it's just like, there's no need for a removal if you can just kill your opponent. It's horrible. So we're playing against the Shaman here, which is actually kind of awful, let's be honest. I just hope that I actually win, just so I get to prove my point. But yet again, this is not the first time I'm playing this deck, and this deck actually works. Like, it's not a good deck. It's not a good deck. I don't even want to win. Like, I'm not here to win. I'm here to prove the point that this deck can do things. Which is horrible. Shouldn't be able to do anything at all. Oh man. Oh man. Not a single spell. The only spell I got going on is the coin. That's the only one. That's it. That's the end of it. Isn't that ludicrous? Isn't that just ridiculous? That shouldn't be a thing, right? Well, fuck, it is. I'll just go ahead and play you and play you. And swing you in here. We got the Knife Juggler, we're just putting the pressure on him. Alright, just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep attacking. And all the minions. Now, as you may have figured out yourself already, the fact that this deck even exists kind of nullifies any attempt you could possibly try to make happen with any sort of removal deck. It just kind of makes those pointless. You're trying to go for control. Like, how do you want to control all of this? Like, that doesn't work. It just doesn't. There's too much here. There are too many minions. And thanks to all of these drawing minions, I keep refreshing my hand. I can keep spamming minions. And they are just put in an awful situation where I can keep beating them and beating them and beating them. And there's nothing they can do. It's just horrible. Oh, he probably got a lightning storm. Yeah, here we go. Well, he's gonna clean out my board. That is fine. I get another card, deal 2 more damage to him. It's not even that horrible. So, I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking we're actually gonna just play the Gnomish Inventor. Fish for another card. Here we go. A Fairy Dragon. Why not? Let's just go ahead, play the Fairy Dragon. It's gonna tank a hit. And that's all it really needs to do. That's all it really needs to do. He's definitely gonna swing his axe into that. There's no way he lets the Fairy Dragon live. Fairy Dragon's so scary. Especially against a removal deck. Like, I'm pretty sure at least he's gonna swing his axe into that. He should. Let's be honest, he should. What is that? Rockbiter weapon? That's a little weird. I'm confused by what he's trying to do here. Got to admit. Oh well. Let's just give him some time. But as you can see, I'm just playing value. I'm just playing value. That's all I'm doing. I'm the only one that thinks that that is absolutely ridiculous. And I shouldn't be able to do that. It can't be. Like, that's never a thing. You're never the only one to think anything. Like, if you believe that, then you're just ridiculously self-centered. I mean, go ahead and play the Scarlet Crusader. and buff him up. Now this is exactly what I was talking about, right? I play my Shattered Sun Cleric, and now this would have died, but it doesn't matter. I can just run it into it. Now instead of using a removal spell, which I could have had a removal spell right here. I could have had a Wrath, right? I still got 2 minions on the field. Well, I got this one which got a little damage, but I got this one on the field, and it's just like, yeah, it serves the same purpose, and it shouldn't. It's just pretty shitty. Oh, nice, the Sea Giant. So he's playing the Giants. That's interesting. That's actually gonna end up as a kind of interesting game, I suppose.
Join or die.
I don't think this one's gonna be as easy as I really want it to be. But hey, I suppose that's fine. So, I'm thinking we're just gonna drop you. Get ourselves another card. Run you in here. Another Scarlet Crusader. And that's fine. And next turn, if he doesn't play any taunt, he just loses. Because I got 2 Dark Iron Dwarfs. And what did I tell you about the charging aspect, right? I buff 2 of my minions +2. And then I can run them into him. Half of his attack is a charge. Which is silly, because he's got so much power already. Ah, here we go. Oh, Defend of Argus. Okay, that changes everything, actually. That's pretty shit. Okay. So, to say that we are in a horrible situation doesn't do it justice. Let's go ahead and do this. That's still not enough to kill it. So no matter how I do this, I'm gonna lose almost all of my board. But he will lose all of his board, so it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't... Well, no, he doesn't lose all of it, he got still 1 left, but that's fine, right? Look at this. Right? I use my Dark Iron Dwarfs as removal spell, and I still got the Dark Iron Dwarfs. Oh, man. Okay. Archon Squire, okay, let's just go ahead and draw another card. Oh, here we go, Archon Commander, that's game. Do you see the issue? I shouldn't win with a deck like this. In any other card game, this shouldn't be possible. I don't know. Now, let me just go ahead and build an actual deck using these cards, right? This was just these cards. These were just the best cards, like, this was just like the good cards, the really good cards. So let me just go ahead and take a Warlock and like actually build a really good deck. Soulfires, yes, we want 1 Power Overwhelming. We want Demon Fires, we want Void Walkers. What else is in here? We want 1 Shadow Flame. And we want Lord Jiraxxus. Like, this is pretty much our Warlock repertoire for this. And we're gonna take Archon Squire. Where's the rest of it? I'm actually not sure which one. I think it's Fairy Dragons and Knife Jugglers. I've got to admit I don't have the exact list in my head. I probably should. But let me go ahead and take this. And Defend of Argus and Dark Iron Dwarfs. Just stick to what I mentioned earlier, right? Let me go ahead and pick up Novice Engineer to add on top of all of that. And Harvest Golems, though I probably should... No, this is not how it's supposed to be. Oh, man. Actually, no. There were no Dark Iron Dwarfs in this deck. I'm pretty sure that was wrong. And instead... Where is it? Because this card is just too fucking good to pass up. Archon Commanders, and then we got 1 card left, which is supposed to be a Sylvanas, but I don't own the card yet again. So we got to replace it with something, and that something is going to be... Oh, that's a little difficult, I've got to admit. Whew. Let's just go ahead and take like... I don't know, I always wanted to do Captain Greenskin with Lord Jiraxxus, that would be really cool. Just buff him up by so much. Who is equally powerful to actually that's a silly question because not Mirana. That's not Mirana. But she's just amazingly powerful. Let's just go ahead and toss and Dark Iron Dwarf in here. So yeah, this is our deck. Right? Yet again, what cards did I use? I used Archon Squire. I used Fairy Dragon, Knife Juggler, Novice Engineer, Harvest Golem, Shattered Sun, Cleric, Dark and Dwarf, Dire Defender, Argus, Archer, and Commander. It's the same cards. The same cards over and over again in every fucking deck. I'll just go ahead and play around with this. You're gonna be surprised by how effective this deck is. I didn't put a lot of thought into it. I just took some cheap Warlock cards and like tossed in. Like that's the thing, right? You take these cards that I just showed you, these really powerful minions, and then just toss them into any deck with any like cards. It doesn't fucking matter. Right, there was this joke on the Hearthstone subreddit where it's just like, yeah, just auto-complete your deck, it's gonna be fine. And the horrible thing about it is, yeah, you're probably gonna be fine. Oh man. Oh man. I don't want to be harping too much on the game because I really like the game, but currently this is just an issue with the metagame. And the way to fix it is pretty simple. We need more cards, right? Just need more cards. I don't believe that there's any balancing needed. No! Just give us more cards. Give us more cards to play with. That's gonna do the trick just fine. At least in my opinion. I really feel like that. So let me just go ahead and get a Knife Juggler. Just get some damage in. I mean, why not? And now the nice thing about this deck is, of course, I can place all of these low-cost minions. I just can't swing into everything. I might just show you the complete deck. Like the actual version of this, where it's like, this is how it's supposed to be. But yet again, I'm missing a card, so let's play you. And I mean, why not you on top of that? Come on, yes, got her. And just keep attacking her. And as you can see, like the aggro is already coming out. There's barely anything she can do to stop it. Just too much. It's just too much. Oh, knife up. Look at that. That's so desperate. That's not actually gonna get anything done, is it? No, it's not. Shattered Sun Cleric. Harvest Golem I could live tap. Nah, let's just play the Harvest Golem. Do we want the Harvest Golem or maybe the Shattered Sun Cleric instead? No, I think we don't need to worry about anything right now, so just play the Harvest Golem. And just keep beating on her. As you can see, she doesn't even get to do anything. This is a good start, right? But the thing is, every time you get a good start with this deck. Oh, shut up, phone. Man. Oh, hello there, Blood Mage. So, fan of knives? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So that dealt a lot of damage. Oh, really? Just shut up, phone. Please ignore that. There's literally nothing I can do about it. Let me go ahead and get a card. A Dark Iron Dwarf. Okay, that's cute. So, I'm thinking we're gonna buff you up. And now this is gonna keep it alive. And I can kill her Blood Mage Falnos. Which, by the way, you saw right there why that card is so amazingly powerful. Ah. So good. Oh, I don't have it. I wish I had. I really wish I had that card. That would be so cool. Oh well. So next turn we are just gonna, if there is such a thing as a next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, but next turn I suppose I'm actually. Yes, there is a next turn. Oh, cute, a Demon Fire. Doesn't really help me that much, let's be honest. I'm considering just beating on her and then Shadow Flaming my own shit, or do this and buff you up. Just run you in here and beat you down. Just beat you down. I really like Hearthstone, right? Otherwise I wouldn't be criticizing it like this. But this is also the main reason I haven't been participating in tournaments. Because it's just so tedious. It's the same cards over and over again. There's not really much to be said about it. I just kind of wanted to show you the cards, right, and what they can do and why they are so powerful. Why every deck consists of these. Because they just wreck everything. Like it's just impossible to go up against them. There are no other cards that are remotely close to their power. Well, that's not exactly true. That's exaggerating, but still, you get the point, right? Anyway, she's dead. Oh, she does that. Like if she... Okay, she kills my shit. Still dead. I'm just gonna explode the Harvest Golem and then run into her. That's fine. I don't know what she's doing though. Like, that's a little foolish. That wasn't a good move. I think she realizes it. She should have daggered
Well
up.
played.
Yeah, here we go.
I give
Here we go. They didn't even have to explode the golem right there, which is why she gave up. And now, let me show you the issue I've got with this, right? This deck just completely dominated her. Well, let's actually go back. Delete that druid deck. Create a new deck. Take ourselves a druid, considered to be the worst class in the game, and let's just take like White Rose, Innovates. What other cards do we really want? Nourishes. And then we're gonna stack up on these. Suppose. Let's take the really good ones though. Only the very best. I'm only going to take the very best right now. Right? I'm gonna fill up the rest with the what's it called? Druid cards. Yes. So Drake and the Argent Commander. Did I forget anyone? I don't think I did, no. No, I didn't. Okay. Take another look. No, I got all. So I got 6 cards left, so let's go ahead and toss in some like removal. Maybe you. And Starfire. Oh, Starfire, Druid of the Claw. The Keeper of the Grove. Yeah. Again, as you saw, I didn't put any thought into this deck. I just took these cards. I just took Azure Drake, Argent Commander, Gnomish Inventor, Defender of Dark and Wrath Children, Yeti, Charlatan Cleric, Novice Engineer, Harvest Golem. I just took those. And then I was like, okay, which cards? Well, like, what else could I get in there? Like some removal or something? And just like, yeah, suppose that works. Now this deck is actually playing a lot of removal, a lot more than what you... I mean, actually, no. Let me actually go back and no. I'm not quite sure what I want to do right here. Like, I could remove some of that removal and put in some minions, which would be cool, but nah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Just kind of want to demonstrate the power of these cards. I suppose the thing that you can take away from this video is that as long as you take this core of 16 cards that there is, or 16, 18, I don't know how many. Of course, I'm still missing Blood Mage Falnas and Sylvanas, right? Those two belong in there, I just don't own them. Keep that in mind. As long as you use those, it doesn't fucking matter what you toss around them. Like, the deck isn't relevant. It's just like, yeah, take whatever. It works. And it's just sad. I just think it's sad. That's all. Oh well. Does he have anything? Nope, he doesn't. Well, I'm not gonna waste my time doing anything then. I don't know why I would. Oh, reinforce. That's cute. We can fight that fight. For glory! Is it you? And now, as you can see, like, if you just take one look at my hand, you're like, yeah, that's actually some really nice cards to have. I'm like, yeah, it is, because all of these cards are nice. There's no argument there. Like, there's no thinking, there's no strategy. There's just, these cards are good and these cards are not. So I'm gonna play these ones. And yes, of course, this is the same in every game, right? You're gonna use the good cards. And that's not what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to tell you to not use the good cards. That's bullshit. Like, if you're playing against each other, use the fucking good cards. Please! I would feel insulted if you didn't. What is he doing? Look, we can't keep this going forever. Actually, no. I'm just gonna play something bigger. But, yeah, use the good cards. Please, please do. Otherwise, I really feel insulted. But my issue is just that there's not enough variety of good cards. Right? The good cards are not like 50 cards where you can build 10 different decks that work like independently from each other and are all very interesting. No. The good cards are like 16 cards which you toss into every deck without exception. And that's the part that annoys me. Also the part where I had to play a Shattered Sun Cleric because I didn't have anything else to play. I think I might have tossed in a little bit too much, like, removal into this deck. Yeah. Or I'm just drawing all of it, that could also be the case. Well, I got 16 minions at least, so that's actually a pretty decent amount. So he's gonna hit that, okay. I could Assure Drake, Innovate, Coin, Swipe. Which is really funny, which is why I'm gonna do it. Innovate, Coin, Swipe. Donk. Job's done. Cleaned out his board. 4 free cards. 4 cards! 4 cards, that took me 4 cards. But I still got 1 left, so that's nice. Oh man. And see, this is the weakness of removal. The swipe, if I had played the swipe without my Assure Drake, would have just left me with what exactly? Right? Just what would it have left me with? Not really a lot to do, let's be honest. So I could do this and buff him up and play a Defender of Argus in between. I could also Wrath, which seems a lot more reasonable, let's be honest. Like I Wrath this. Go ahead and buff you up just a little. And give myself a swing. Go like this. Take out his board. And then again, the power of the Shattered Sun Cleric. People, play these cards. Because they are good. They are really good. If you're not playing these, you're a fool. You really are. But it's a shame that they are that good, in my opinion. I feel like they are too powerful. Oh, that's fancy. By fancy, I mean shit. Oh well. So, what can we do right here? It's gonna give him that weapon. I can't prevent that from happening. The question is just how am I going to give him that weapon? We're gonna run that in here, then we're gonna buff you up like this and toss you in between and take you out. And now he's got a 5-5, which is really fancy. Man, he's playing some strong late game cards. It's kind of funny how I want to demonstrate that everybody's playing aggro, and I'm playing against somebody that isn't really playing aggro. Oh well. This guy got an interesting deck. I've got to admit, right? He's not playing standard at all. Like Tyrion, not standard. Definitely not standard. Okay. I got a swipe, I got a Wrath. I could swipe this and then... Nah, that's a little silly. Probably should nourish this turn. I don't know. If I nourish this turn, I can do barely anything. No, I shouldn't nourish this turn. I'm gonna do this. I'll do this. And Wrath this dude. And hit him. I want him to use his weapon. Like, that's actually the strong part about Tyrion. Tyrion himself isn't that amazing, but his fucking weapon is. Like, that's a really powerful weapon. So, yeah. Like, that's basically 15 damage he gives you. That's a good amount. Like, hell yeah, that's a silly amount. Okay. Man, this is actually pretty tense, I've got to admit. It's a good game. I like this game so far. It's a good game. So, he's gonna swing my dude. Yep, that's not surprising. In the slightest. Not at all. Okay, I'm thinking we're just gonna like Arching Commander, hit him. No mission went here, get another card. As you can see, I'm just gonna keep this train rolling. Like, play a minion, get a new card. That's so good. Like, that's a free minion. Oh, fancy. Blessing of Kings. Ah, didn't expect that, I've got to admit. Okay, and he's gonna... Finally, he got rid of his weapon. Man, that took a while. It's actually what I've been waiting for. I just want him to get done with that silly weapon. Of course, now I can just go into Value Town. Hello everybody, hello and welcome to Value Town. This is where we don't give a fuck about anything and just play minions that wreck fools. Indeed. I just hope he doesn't have another Blessing of Kings, that would actually be horrible. Oh, that's not very good either, I've got to admit. Man, this guy. Huh! Of course, if my deck was well constructed, then I would stand a chance, but as it is right now, it's not. Which is pretty shitty. Oh man. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and nourish for some cards. Yep. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Yep, that's horrible. I just nourish for some more cards. Like, screw all of this. I'm done. All of the white grows. All of them coming in right now. I'm gonna take a lot of damage right here. Oh, hello there. Apparently I'm gonna take even more damage than I thought I would. Which is kind of silly, because I thought I was gonna take a lot of damage. Okay, gotta keep off the growth. Which is pretty cool, I can just silence this dude. Here we go. That's fantastic. Now my problem is that I'm actually running out of cards. Which is a fancy problem, let's be honest. Now let's just go ahead and take out one of these guys. That's actually awful. Man, I'm really running out of cards, those two nourishes. Holy hell. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, hello there. Well, that's not surprising. I got one of those myself though, so whatever. And Hammer of Wrath, and yes, okay. Is he trying to deck me out? Because he just might. Oh man. Okay. Well, here we go. To Northrend! Victory or death! I am all out of cards, and seriously, I could have used those white grows a little earlier. I've got to admit, like, that's kind of shitty. Already could have used those. Oh well, that's fine. So does he have anything to deal with Harvest Golems? To Northrend! Yes, of course he's got. The regular cards, the usual cards, Arching Commanders.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Oh, just gonna hit me. Oh fuck. I just realized I'm almost dead. Well, that's kind of shitty. So I gotta keep off the growth. Which I can use that to either silence him or deal 2 damage to him. Both of which just doesn't fucking make a difference. Take the 2. Please. Take it. Ah, man, I'm just gonna play the Drake. Fuck. I'm actually out of cards. And I'm only at 3 HP. So yeah, of course a well-constructed deck is gonna win against my piece of shit, but yeah.
For the king.
Oh no, that's actually enough to win. I cannot believe it. Shouldn't have played him. Shouldn't have played that as Sir Drake. Oh well. But yeah, I think I proved my point. This guy, he wasn't exactly playing the most standard deck, right? But I'm mostly talking about tournament matches. Like, these are just the decks everybody's playing and it annoys me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And see you tomorrow. Bye.